Olympic Lyon, there's also a golden boy who is missing. And maybe a little controversy. Melvin Bard not on the lineup, not on the bench, going with Maxwell Cornet. We'll talk about that over the next 2 hours. From the start.
Football there again. Verratti at the absolute
Blasted by Neymar
of everyone in this midfield. Verratti's reintroduction is pivotal. Neymar just getting the oil warm through his engine, never going to bother the Portuguese.
Played back Silva, Neymar! Oh, just wide.
And this is set-piece rehearsal by Thomas Tuchel. I hope we say this again from the get-go, from the corner, because it was orchestrated brilliantly. This is the end result. A perler of a curler. PSG were playing going one way. They were a little vulnerable on the attack of Saint-Etienne, especially on the counter, but here today they look as if they've really adjusted a lot of their defensive nuts and bolts.
Kimpembe a little loose on that clearance. Another chance here, chipped all the way across, meeting it on the volley, but Depay can't get on top of it. Here's the big Belgian, Denier. Up the line, Marçal. Chance on the turn for Cornet, keeps it in play. Silva back, prevents the corner and the chance, but good pressure from Lyon.
Just keeping it in, and again
Musa tracks it down. Awad, but off target.
Hit the pass from the likes of Verratti so much, and there's no question the whole array of the talent is what has made Mbappe such a world-class. Icardi making his off-field run along with Ney. The foul was necessary.
Cleared at the edge of the 18.
Poor free kick.
Up until 2008. Here a chance for Neymar. Drags into the box, threads it through, and poked away at the last minute by Marcelo. In for Bruno. Laid down the line. Slammed by Cornet out for a throw-in for Lyon. Trying to make the turn, Depay. Little drag inside the box, Verratti.
Brilliant. And again.
A little help and support from Neymar. Top of the box off Denier, but then tucked away.
But it all starts from the accuracy pass of Verratti. Look at this little magisterial footballer. Wonderful, delicate touches, dripping honey with every touch. The ex-Pescara man. And it all leads to this. It's domino football. And Verratti.
Foul, says the ref. Quickly restarted PSG, and Di Maria rolling it across. Through Neymar on target, but off track. Icardi wouldn't have counted anyway. Just. Who now tries to restart, but Gay anticipates. Dembele gets the deflection. Aouar out wide. Cornet in the attack. Deflects back. Kaké trying to keep it alive. And there's Verratti. Sawa. Using that left well. Cardi right.
Good
Neymar
ball.
left, but the poor trap.
Really suited by
One to the second half in search of a goal. Will that change here? Neymar in against Denier, the square through the 6, but no one home.
A wonderful ball to find him. Brazilian, beautiful with the touch, so elusive, so electric, and he's looking for a cut.
Marquinhos, the player, down this time.
A lovely dexterity here from the big Brazilian. Beautiful football, and again, it's Guimarães.
Sneaky restart for Neymar, tries to sweep it through, but got off to a hot start.
A save here that Gary Bailey will enjoy picking apart this one. This is a stinger from distance, and that is arrowing away from Big Anthony. Look at this, wonderful feet, and then the agility of the cat on a hot tin roof here. The Portuguese international reads it and then springs beautifully, and a big strong wrist to push it away. That's a cracking save. So on there, Phil, is PSG unable to crack the code for Lyon.
Putting a few more chips on the table.
Yeah.
And here could pay the price. A miss by Dembele, and there's what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Wonderful setup, but can it just look out?
And here the other way. Di Maria, but he can't catch it clean. Harassed in time, goal-scoring chances coast to coast.
Well, which one was the... Maybe go for the loop over the top, but well tracked down again by Olympic Lyon was Angel Di Maria. This is a lovely position to attack.
High from distance. In for Denier, got ahead to it, but not towards frame, and it might have been better if he would have let it run. And it looks like all but this final kick, and Jerome Brissard blows the whistle to send them to the break scoreless. The ball is rolling. Saint-Denis, Stade de France, League Cup crown on the line, scoreless at the half, and out of the gate here in the second half, it is Lyon on the front foot. Phil Shane, Ray Hudson, and you here. Awar trying to sneak a shot through the back line. Trophy last season, and it might lead to a quadruple this year. Sometimes patience is the way. Here's Di Maria.
Good run.
Flicks it wide. Neymar drags it through. Denier tries to get there, but Lopes just in time.
Unlucky.
Cutting in the other way. Cornet. Cacré. Dropping a little deeper as this game progresses is Depay. Dembele. Back for the Dutchman. Deflected! Oh, so close.
Keylor Navas has got a good look at this from this distance, and it would have been bothering him. You see, it's going towards Keylor's left, and that's where his body is moving, and then it takes the deflection. Watch this. Oh, man, just uncontainable. A fleeting window of opportunity to get slammed. Had to play that ball in very early after receiving that tremendous visionary ball from Neymar.
The wall, the breath, the approach, the strike, and a diving stop by Lopes to deny.
Got this one covered all day. As spectacular as it looks, this is easy pickings for Lopes. It's a good effort, and against a lesser goalkeeper than the Portuguese.
Away with a few. Pie with his dancing shoes on. Hey, Mr. DJ, but can't get the ball back. Out on top in 12, and then, as we mentioned, the only other time these two have met, 14. Depay trying to take advantage as Kimpembe again with a little sloppy play.
All right, he decides to go left. And then this one, Neymar, you look at Di Maria right at the bottom here, would have taken a beautiful touch pass to beat the two defenders running square to him. And again, and yeah, he's been pretty good in this game. Very frustrating for Tuchel. He's seeing the right runs and the right players on the ball.
Just past the hour. The line outside the 18.
Much as you want to see it, even Neymar not able to find that little passing alley. They're in again.
Just skips over the boot of Di Maria.
Once again, just good defending, covering up by Rudy Garcia's men. What if?
And Verratti putting on a show. Bakker's cross deflected for Sarabia. And back in time was Marçal.
Now the Brazilian comes to the rescue here. Beautiful hocus pocus from Verratti. Lovely stinging ball, and then right at the end, Marçal just in the way of the ex-Sevilla man, who's just going to kiss it up.
Leading assist man, but he will leave it looking to the corner. But Navas had a peek.
Again, wonderful goalkeeping from the Costa Rican international. He's got it covered all day.
Awar. Through, flag stays down for now. Looking, but sneaking it through. Tokwa Kambe denied.
Well, the two subs.
Punched away by Lopes before he's clattered into. Sarabia saying there was a little extra intent.
Tremendous ball. Ask questions of Sarabia and of Anthony Lopes. The Portuguese international in between the sticks for Rudy Garcia has been monumental. See if there's any intention. Verratti again is the locksmith, and there's nothing wrong. The best footballers on the park, and Neymar says, "You dirty, rotten Portuguese basket." And it's a magical save, a wonderful cat-grown wing.
And now approaching 300 games for Lyon. Maybe a lot more the way he's played today. 88. Lopes stays. And that one went across. Kerr trying to shake the bells away. 90 seconds left. Hanging it high. Lopes misjudged it. Just gets a finger and puts it out for a throw.
I don't think he misjudges this at all. He sees it in two situations that may have saved his team a goal.
6'4" ex-Sampdoria defender. And that 6'4" could come in handy. You can see Herrera trying to keep an eye on him here.
Beautiful stab away from the Portuguese man. Good ball.
Now up forward for Traore, brings it to his left. A slight deflection on its way through, and it trickles wide. And the final session of extra time underway. PSG defending towards the left. The white-clad Lyon from right to left. A title match that's had its flurries. This shot goes screaming wide. Now the two heavyweights trying to take advantage of any mistake. Here they've been living in the stratosphere for the better part of a decade. Whipped across Traore, and Cornet just couldn't come around.
How many volleys have been going on about it the entire game that this team have been presented with?
Neymar just outside, but video review may change that, and Rafael has been ejected.
It's been on the outside. Rafael, the ex-Man United man, off. And
leaning to his back post. It's Neymar, and it's over, and that might send this game to penalties.
He's put a lot into his game, and yeah, I'm making excuses for him. He'll be disappointed hugely with it. He's going for that top.
So we are The Dane strikes attempts in all competitions. The left foot of Di Maria. It got slapped, but it stops in the net. With first penalty for Lyon. The stutter, the strike. Marco Verratti. His first stoppers in the game. Toes on the line. Cacré approaches, strike away on the second. The long approach from Paredes, but calmly with Lyon. Long straight away. Navas trying to read and intimidate. A slow from the first 7 kickers. It's Ander Herrera out for the tie break. Heart in his throat. Navas to beat. And he... Neymar. Lopes trying to stare down the Brazilian, who takes the weaving route. The stutter, the strike.
Eyes like two gunslingers here, and then it paints the inside of the post. This is not a slow roller. This is a beautifully accurate William Tell arrow.
Abbey, substitute, steps in. A short approach. Oh, and denied! Navas read.
King Killer.
And now Pablo Sarabia, the 27-year-old Spaniard.
Kept his team in it like no other. And it's the man at the other end, the ex-Saprissa man, who will get the plaudits. A wonderful cup tie.